Welcome back, YouTube,
to another episode of Valkyria Chronicles 4 here on the Crumple Zone.
Indubitably good, sir.
Oh, did you see the title for episode 96, by the way?
No.
It's literally just, it just says it's a trap.
There they are.
Because it is.
Because it's straight up the level's just a big trap.
I see.
Why do you get these bonuses when it's the least advantageous, like, of all time? What's your
Somebody
deal, man?
called that underhanded when I just walked up and said no. I just walked up and I was moving and grooving and...
Are you talking about an event that happened, or do you mean just now when you shot this tank?
Just dank, yes. Just now when I shot the tank.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
She almost missed. That was super close. It went just high.
Oh my god, did
Easy
you see
camera.
that camera?
Easy.
Holy fuck, that camera.
Come on, guests of honor.
Here come our guests of honor.
Oh.
As you know, the lance goes clipping wildly into the fray.
Yeah. I bet you anything that there's an explosive in the back of that barricade and shooting it will instantly destroy it.
What? Oh, back there?
Yeah.
Most likely. I wouldn't be surprised. I know exactly where I want to take this.
You're not showing up on the mic. Can you get that up?
Are you sure?
There you go. I was getting little wobbles here and there, but...
Ooh.
There we go. It might be gained up a little too much. If Nicodemus sounds weird suddenly, it's because we're making micro adjustments to the microphones.
As we're doing the record thing.
Yeah.
In the larger studio, you would totally have someone else besides me and Cody.
Someone who's actively playing and also trying to commentate and work the mixer all at the same time.
Oh, I can do it. It's just...
Oh.
You were saying?
How many people can we fit in there now? Is it 5? I thought it was only 4. I guess it's 5.
I can squish an entire squad in there.
God. You can fit an entire XCOM team. Oh, quit jitterbugging, Cactus. Did you see that? The ass end is wiggling around like crazy.
Rebel scum.
Rebel scum.
Robble.
Yeah.
Robble scum. When did the Hamburgalar come into playing Valkyria?
What?
Didn't you know that Hamburgalar doesn't say anything outside of going robble?
I didn't know that.
It's amazing.
I was so lost. I was like, why the hell are you talking about the Hamburgalar?
Advancing.
Because the Hamburgalar.
The Hamblurglar.
I'm so tired.
The Blurglar.
The Blurglar. He just kind of blurts robble.
He blurgers. This is what's happening in post-con. I didn't even go, and I'm getting, like...
You're catching the sillies.
Mania.
Something bad.
Oh, God.
So I caught very similar sillies. Saturday night.
You're having a really hard time.
Yeah, I am.
I'm watching you, like, force yourself to talk and not spaghetti yourself, and it's rough. So I was watching more Carl Smallwood today, because his channel's fucking awesome, and I love it. He's not in cover. You can just shoot him in the face. And straight up, did you know that there's, like, fucking 15 Airbud movies? Target! R1! Oh, you have Ragnade. There you go. Did you know that there's like 15 fucking Airbud movies?
I lost ammo out of that? Not that I'm losing any ammunition.
That is the result of the... I'm assuming it's the... Careful, if you go into crossfire, she will just drop. What was I saying? Apparently one of the Airbud movies is about the puppies and they just go to the moon. Yeah, explain to me how Airbud, the basketball dog, suddenly gets puppies that go to space. Apparently somewhere between the 3rd and like 6th movie.
Enemy spotted.
Did you know that Airbud goes all the way up to being like a studio? It's Airbud Entertainment.
Oh yeah, that I knew.
I found that out today, and I was like, I feel sick. I don't know.
I feel sick and don't know how to feel. Something tells me I'm really not gonna like that.
There's a ladder literally right in front of that guy you can just take and go up to him and just shoot him in the face.
Why don't I just shoot him in the face from across the way?
I'm just saying that there's also a ladder that goes right to him. Oh, ooh, no way.
Oh, game, that's utter bullshit.
I wonder what's down here. You know they're called fingers, but I never seen them fing.
Commencing counterattack. Follow my lead.
Why?
I'm running circles around him.
Literally, that was just unpleasant
Did you
to
watch him just
slowly try to path back around to you? Jesus Christ. I'm just like, my brain's just like, would you be able to make that a legitimate strategy and run in a circle around a guy and get flanking on him so that he can't evade because you're technically behind him? It makes me wonder.
I was wondering about that, but I didn't have the right weapon up.
Yeah.
Robble.
Fucking Hamburgalar.
Makes Ronald McDonald seem almost a little more dimensional.
You're just making me think about Carl Smallwood again, because there's a whole episode about Ronald McDonald and how much the original OG Ronald didn't like working at McDonald's because of all the horrible things he found out. God, the image I get in my head of fucking Ronald McDonald, like a drug dealer, like opens the big coat and he's like, "You want some of this shit?"
Want some?
Dude, what the fuck is the energy today?
All over the place.
We have like zombie energy.
I have negative fucks. I have a.
You have the physical coin that you got at the convention that says 0 fucks on it.
Well, I'm experiencing a critical fucks deficit. I'm actually owed fucks by the fucks bank.
Speaking of going to so I was out taking the bus today, right? I had places to be. And I stopped by one of the banks that like is in the area because I had a $10 bill in my wallet, and I needed singles to get on the bus. So
all the single ladies. Okay.
And
I needed to.
You needed to get that out of your system.
I did.
And
it wasn't doing me any good. You okay there, bud?
I'm trying to think of a witty response, but I'm too tired. Just like confused.
You don't get to claim that. You don't get to claim tiredness.
By comparison, no. Anyway, I'm like, I need to make change for this $10 bill. A very normal thing that a normal human would think.
Normally.
And I go to a bank, you know, the money center. That's not what it's actually called, but that's the function. Nothing.
He's no use to me, did.
And I'm like, okay. I go to the teller. And this is a bank I've never been to. I don't have an account with them.
Yarp.
I have no intention of ever going back in.
Okay.
And I go to the teller and say, "Hey man, I have a $10 bill. I need to catch a bus. Can you give me change? Either 10 singles or 8 singles and 8 quarters." And he looks at me and goes, "No." And I'm like,
"You're a dick."
And I'm like, "You're a bank." And he goes, "Do you have an account with us?" And I go, "Well, no." And he goes, "Then I can't exchange your money." I'm like, "It's $10. And he's like, but policy says that unless you have an account, I can't touch your money. And I was like, why? I ended up missing my bus and had to go almost a half mile on foot to go to a different bank so that I could exchange my $10 bill for small bills to take a bus. This is a small, stupid thing to complain about.
No, that's a very real issue, though.
But it was a small, stupid thing that didn't need to happen to me in the first place. Like, I don't understand, like, the world, man. Like, I don't get it.
Do you have an account?
Do you have an account with this bank? Otherwise, I can't take your money. I'm not authorized to take your money, unlike your bank.
Pinky's out kind of a thing, you know?
It's, oh god.
2 can play this game.
Uh-oh.
Damn it! I'm invincible!
Can you imagine being on the receiving end of that? a dude runs up and gets a bunch of body shots on you, and you're like, okay, and you return fire and drop him down and get really good hits on him, and he looks at you and goes, I'm invincible, and you're like, oh, fuck.
And his buddy in the tank rolls up, or his buddy in the APC rolls up, just to make your day that much worse.
I'm so scared. There's still someone all the way at the bottom of the map.
What do you mean?
From our team. All the way at the bottom.
Oh shit!
I think that's Azusa's just hanging out all the way at the bottom
Why
of the
the
map.
fuck is she down there?
You were gonna run her back at the end of the last episode, or the last session, and never did.
I totally forgot about her.
Because
oh my god, she's on the other corner in the. Oh my god.
She could not be further away from the action right now. You can always use her to flank those two guys now.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna do a thing that for the people who've watched these episodes in succession or in order of release, watch out for that mine.
That one?
Yes, and the other one. There's another one up here. There it is.
Robble Scum.
That's what I was worried about. It's a sniper. I was going back and editing the footage for the last couple episodes.
Okay.
95 and 96 specifically. And I see those mines, and it is me having like a full-on Vietnam flashback. And you're like, dude, are you okay? And I'm like, no, mines are the worst.
And there was no, I wasn't allowed to flank. There's no through pass there.
Yeah. I guess not. Oh well. So you know who straight up... So we had a discussion about this ever so briefly in the past, right? About who's your favorite Nintendo character?
No!
Inches away. Can you get a shot on the guy behind you?
Good question. I
Probably
doubt it.
not. No, he's just out of line of sight. And we both said that Kirby was in our top. Maybe,
Kirby's amazing.
Maybe
Shit's my
outright
childhood.
favorite. Now, I've since had time to think about it a little bit more, and whereas I don't necessarily think that Kirby is my favorite above all Nintendo characters, favorite hero for sure, but my all-time favorite Nintendo character is Bowser.
Let's keep moving.
Why?
Look at him. Just
He's
look
a
at
big
him.
Spiky turtle, I get it.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it.
He's a big dumb villain who, not even big dumb villain, he's just a big villain who's like, hey, guess what? I'm the big, the big overlord of all these weird monsters. How rad is that? I have a lava castle and flying gunships. And he has the best... Major Burke, huh? I told you, explosive right there. Fucking called that shit from like a mile away. He's got a great theme song. What's not to love about him? He's a dragon man with aspirations of marriage and love. No matter the cost.
Oh!
Yeah. Thought that might happen. Have you ever heard those remixes people do? Those covers of the Bowser themes?
No.
And they're just heavy metal. It's amazing.
Hey, look at that.
You can just see his butt. Will that do it? I'd just go for the hard flank, just to be safe, but that's me.
I got the space.
Not to, like, put a damper on your plan, because it probably would super work, but it's like, let's just get out of here. Like, man, fuck this.
I want to try it. I'm curious.
Go for it. There you go. Now we know.
Today we learned.
Can you take the point with the tank? No, there's a guy crouched. Just go bump into him. Excuse me.
Sorry, I'm busy.
It never gets old. Ever.
Excuse me, buddy.
God, that's so great.
I'm just gonna displace him with my superior.
Minerva, take the point so we can get the hell out of here.
Bye, Felicia.
Oh, I also showed you specifically the Doom Eternal trailer.
Yes.
And because I remember that I was trying to explain big dick energy to you.
Big dick energy.
And if you watch the
is
Doom
shit.
Eternal trailer, that's what big dick energy looks like. where everyone's just like, I'm just gonna get out of the Doom guy's way.
I'm just gonna let it happen.
Thank you, comrade. You saved our future.
Is that so?
No. You were the ones that saved us.
That's not true. It's not true, Claude.
Those supplies kept us going. If we hadn't gotten those...
Yeah, big dick energy is big. That's the kind of energy somebody walks in and like
We should probably save
you
the
just kind of like,
celebrations until
here,
after
have stuff. That was kind of what it felt like at con.
Of course.
I would walk into a situation and people would be like, here, have a hug, have like all of the things.
Have this BFG.
Anyway, we're gonna have to figure out what waiting. We're going to end up waiting for springtime in the next episode.
I thought it said whiting for springtime.
I totally
And
thought so. I was like,
A
wait,
looks like an H, and we were both like,
what is whiting for
Whiting it up.
springtime?
Snow and whatever. All right, in the next episode, follow us on our social media.
Do the thing when the points.
Don't correct me. I said it right.